Hey Pranay, how are you?
Hey Srikanth, I'm fine, doing good.
Good, good. Hey, thank you for accepting to interview with us. I'm starting this new show called Crictalk with Sri. So happy to have you as the first guest on our show, right? So
Yeah, thank you.
just want to talk to you a little bit more about cricket in WMCL and some other cricket in general, and then let's have some fun during the interview. Let's not make it serious.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Pranay, what are you doing nowadays? No cricket.
Nothing much, man. I'm just working, watching movies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Covered any new movies?
I mean, I think pretty much whatever is on Netflix and Amazon, I'm watching.
Yeah. That's all we can do, right?
Yeah, I started watching international, like, even I watched a Turkey movie.
Working on fitness?
No, not really. Yeah.
Okay. So I know we all know that you guys are like you're an ardent fan, and then you don't miss a chance to play a game. So when did you actually start playing cricket back in India?
The early I remember is like third or fourth standard.
Wow.
But yeah, probably the bet matches which we played was like in fifth grade, I guess. Yeah,
Played with corkball and
yeah,
pla-
cork ball and Vicky
yeah,
tennis ball.
Vicky. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's a famous one. Yeah. And then
yeah.
when did you come to the US?
I was here in 2005.
So did you start immediately playing here, or did you take some time to get used to obviously you have all this group at that point in time.
Yeah, I started in Fanny in 2005. So we were playing there like on and off. So then in 2007 we formed the team. But before that we used to play with Patriots and VA Shockers
Okay.
on a part-time basis. But it was not a tournament. Like Patriots, Bay Rangers, and DCR, because these guys used to play some tournament. I don't remember the
When did
tournament name.
WMCL officially start?
2007 fall. Before that, they used to play all these teams, but it was not WMCL. It was with some other name, Rangers Cup, DC Yarkers Cup, something like that. So that's when there was only one ground. So these guys had many buys. So Patriots used to request us to play practice matches every now and then. So that's how we came to know about Patriots, and that's when Ram has invited us to join WMCL when WMCL started in 2007 fall.
Okay. Okay. Um, when was Hawks? I mean, this current Hawks team. I mean, when
Yeah,
did all?
it started we didn't name as Hawks in 2006 when we started. We were just playing like bunch of Annie folks like Manish Bhai, Sharad, Palash, myself, Praveen, all these guys we used to play together, and that's how we started. We all used to live in Herndon, so we started it as Herndon Hawks, and in 2007 we started. Yeah,
Mm, okay. When was your first what's your first game in WMCL? Who did you guys play against?
I think we played against CCC. Not sure if it was Central Cricket Club or Chantilly Cricket Club, but it was
Mm.
CCC. Yeah, it was on McNair Ground, so on the Amber
The
Strip.
McNair Elementary. Okay.
Yes.
On that strip of
Yeah,
concrete. Yeah.
yeah, that's where we started.
I know you're like more of a stats guy, right? So do you remember how many times Hawks won a championship?
Yeah, we won 8 championships. We lost like 8, I guess. Totally, we won. We were in 18 times in finals,
Mm.
including the Super 8. So 15 of T20 finals. I think we won 7, 8, and we
Nice,
lost
nice.
to 7, something like that. One cup got cancelled, so it's 7-7 even.
And who was the Who won the most man of the matches in the finals from
I
your
think
team?
Balaji. I think Balaji
Bala?
was one. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, more of stats. Do you know how many wickets you have currently?
Yeah. 262.
You keeping a count?
Yeah.
Who is the next closest to you in the league?
I think Madhu. Madhu is closest. He's
Rajpuri,
into
okay.
230s or 240s.
And this is from when we started having counting stats in the league.
Yeah, this is from 2007. So 6, 7, 8, 9. We didn't have those stats. From 2010, we had this website and all that stuff. So
if you count from 7, 8, 9, I mean, let's say unofficially, it probably crossed 300.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you currently have 262. So let's say how many runs did you score total?
Yeah, it shouldn't be more than 400. I mean, I hardly go to bat. Yeah. If at all I go to bat, means it's like we're done.
Yeah. It's probably
at least in chasing. Sometimes I go.
Exactly.
Yeah. When we bat first, sometimes I go like 3 or 4 balls left because I ran fast. That's how I end up going 5th or 6th. But otherwise. Yeah.
So that's an interesting one. Do you ever have a 50 in WMCL?
Yes, I have against Indian Tigers in 2012 fall.
Wow.
I made a 50 of 24 balls. Not out.
Yeah, that's a good memory. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I was just checking the stats, right? So you have exactly 350 runs. That's good.
Okay.
350 and 260 wickets. Nice. So Pranay, you played in many leagues in this area, right? I mean, PCL, LCCL, etc. In all those leagues. Obviously, WMCL is your first priority, I'm thinking. Do you still think WMCL is the most premier league, or in comparison, how are the other leagues doing, and do you have any opinion about how the other leagues are?
So when other leagues started, right, the competition was not that big earlier, but with time, like it's been almost 10 years, I think, when LCCL started, or 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they are also improving, but I didn't see an independent team in LCCL doing well, at least in WMCL standard. But most of the players here, they play there. So whenever I see like 4 or 5 WMCL players playing in LCCL teams, that's when I see a lot of competition. When there are no clashes. Otherwise, I hardly see an independent team in LCCL, at least competing WMCL top 4 teams. There might be, but I didn't notice that.
How about PCL? PCL was actually when they first started.
PCL is good. Yeah, PCL is also good. Even PCL also, right? Like most of the players are from WMCL and LCCL, and some leather ball players also play because it's most of the time we play in the night time.
So when PCL first started, right, it became a boom, and everybody just started saying, that's one of the best grounds and really fast outfield and all that stuff. And they have night games, right? So at that time, I don't think WMCL had night games when PCL first started. But I think the standard has again come down in PCL. The interest has waned down.
Yeah, most of the teams are concerned about the expenses. Otherwise, PCL is good. Most probably, our folks have played all the tournaments. I mean, even last time in last spring, I guess, we were ready to play. But luckily the 40 years tournament is happening. So at least
40 plus. Yeah. What changes, do we want to see in WMCL, if at all?
More night matches, and I think pretty much WMCL is doing good. There is, I doubt if there is anything lacking there.
Fields wise,
Centerville and Herndon are good, and we are doing grass maintenance also. We took care, right? Like it's not that we are living on counting these days. So fields are fast now. Um, Average scores are coming close to 100. So it's good. WMCL is good.
Boundaries are bigger.
Boundaries are, I think, yeah. I mean, LCCL has bigger boundaries, I
LCCL is
guess.
bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know somebody suggested that, we should start playing cricket as soon as possible while we are still opening up the counties, right? But what do you think your opinion was? I know Hawks was one of the team which said, ready to play, but I don't think there was others who showed interest.
Yeah. I mean, what can we do? Like, it all depends upon individual persons. So we had a team, at least 8 people showed up saying that they're interested in playing. I thought every team will find a 8-member team to play that tournament, but looks like most of the responses were not to play. So that's when WMCL backed out, I guess. So hopefully in July, when it goes into phase 2 COVID, like 50 people can gather, right? That's when all events start. But I am not sure how many teams will come at that point of time also. I doubt 36 teams will play. But at least 10-15, if 10-15 are ready, I think we can start the tournament, I guess.
Yeah.
Have to see.
You guys played so many seasons in so many games. What do you think? Which team do you think is your as a rivalry with Hawks?
I mean, rivalry in the sense like from start, like Patriots is tagged as our rivalry team. We have nothing against any players, something like that. But like we played too much cricket. Like before joining WMCL itself, we played like at least 10-12 games in 2006 and 7 before fall. So we used to have nice competition between us. So that's how it started, and a couple of guys used to tease each other, and that's how arguments sometimes. So we thought like we didn't know much team, so I don't know from where it started, but it ended up as like Hawks versus Patriots was a rival team, something like that.
Okay.
But I have a good relation with players, but nothing against that.
Okay. What do you think is like the best game in your WMCL career so far?
The best game is with All Is Well in fall finals. That was pretty close finals which we have won.
Fall which season?
2012 fall.
Oh, for 12 fall, okay.
Yeah. So where we won like 3 or 4 runs. So that was a pretty close game. Yeah. Amrish did well in the last over. So yeah. So this is one among the famous games, and I would say in 2007 when we started 3 balls 3 runs to defend against MCC, Manish Bhai took all 3 wickets. That was one of the best match, and also the first match where the first big match which we played was against DC Yorkers in 2007 in say McNair ground. Where we scored like 140 runs odd. In those days, DC Yorkers was one of the best team to win. Like Chirag, Manoj, Arif. They had a good batting and bowling lineup. So we played very well, and we I mean, other than Patriots and VS Sharks, we never played other teams here. So we didn't know where we stand as a team. So after winning the DC Yorkers team, we were pretty confident, and we got some confidence from those 2 games. Like beating MCC and DC Yorkers was one of the I would treat it as like a famous games in our career.
So other than Hawks game, which game do you think is one of the best you've seen?
There was one game with Mighty Indians and DC Yorkers. DC Chargers, the final, where DC Chargers lost in defending like 23 runs in last over, and also the all is well recent game with DC, same
DC
DC Chargers. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were the two closest games I saw as a spectator. Those are the best matches.
So let's say in Hawks, whose knock do you think is the best in WMCL? Hawks player.
Who's not the Amrish 104 was the best because we were in a verge of not qualifying. So if, with that score, probably I think we got some run rate and also we got required points.
Against who?
That was it was that 104. I was not there. It was against I don't remember because that season I was not there.
Okay.
It was against Kings or I don't know, not Kings I guess. Some team.
Okay.
So yeah.
So other than Hawks, whose knock do you think is probably the best in so far in WMC?
Other than Hawks, the Sandeep Das innings in Herndon, where he scored like 71 of 29 balls. It was 2012 semi-finals against DC Kings, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the best I saw.
Okay. Nice. All right. So now let's go into some, quizzing kind of questions, right? So let's see. Let's check some of your knowledge on cricket-related quiz. Who is the first Indian to take a hat-trick in ODIs?
Oh, Indian. Oh, you're talking about Indian cricket?
Yeah, first Indian.
Yeah, Chetan Sharma.
Chetan Sharma. Okay. Yeah. Australian bowlers were twins.
Australian bowlers. I forgot their names, man. I remember some guys, couple of guys.
Bretley and Shane Lee.
Oh yeah, Bretley and Shane
Lee. Player who played for two countries.
I think the South African guy. What is his name?
There are actually two. Kepler Wessels and one more. He's still playing for Owen Morgan.
Ian Morgan. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So next one is I'll tell you a name of a player, and you have to tell me one word about them. Okay. I'll tell you a name of a player, just one word about them. So anything that comes to your mind immediately.
I'll try.
Amresh Koda.
Best bowler.
Murli Machraju.
Best all-rounder in this area.
Ravi Teja.
Best fast bowler.
Rahil Farooq.
Best bowler in variation.
Rahul Darne.
He's a good opener.
Ram Maineni.
Good captain.
Arvind Srinivasan.
He's a tricky bowler.
Madhu Bailapudi.
Super fast bowler.
Sandeep Das.
Best hitter on leg side.
Haris Iftikhar.
Reverse speed.
Venki.
Venki is for patience and patience.
And
on wicket.
And Sunny.
Sunny. He revived Aryans with us. So I would say that was a team which has grown big in recent years.
Srini Simhadri.
Attacking all-rounder.
Ashok Srinivaslu.
Ashok Srinivaslu. What shall I say? He is a guy who has a lot of interest in cricket, and he'll do anything for cricket.
Rahul Prakash.
I hate him on the ground, man. He does a lot of comments, so he'll disturb bowlers. So I hate him.
Okay. All right. Now let's go into a quick rapid fire round, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll give you options and just one answer. No, I don't want any explanation. Just one answer. Okay. Day games or night games?
Night games. 6:30.
Movies or cricket?
Till 2017, it was cricket. Now movies.
Okay. Virat Kohli or MS Dhoni, the better captain?
MS Dhoni.
Favorite all-time movie other than Arjun Reddy?
Gang leader.
Telugu Gang. Okay. Can Pranay cook?
Yes. Little bit.
Favorite dish?
Anything related to cake.
Okay. One batsman in best batsman in WMCL. One name.
In our team or everyone?
In WMCL. Best batsman.
Manas Desai. He has a lot of patience.
Best bowler.
Amresh.
Best keeper other than Hawks.
Vijay Nalapukala.
Best captain other than Hawks.
Best captain. Best captain in the sense like behavior wise or strategy wise, how you want
Everything.
to do it.
Everything. On field, off field.
I would say Prajesh Supernova.
Best all-rounder.
Best all-rounder. Including Hawks or outside.
Everything. WMCL, overall WMCL.
Balaji.
Most overrated team in WMCL.
Gladiators.
Most underrated team.
Panthers.
Okay. Most organized team other than Hawks.
Most organized team. Shivaji. Giants.
Oh, good. Most disorganized team in WMCL.
Disorganized. I don't know. I mean, if it is disorganized, means I have to blame the captain, right? So I would say Murli. I saw him
Murli?
running many times into the game after starting 2 or 3 overs.
So you're blaming Patriots because of Murli?
Yes.
Okay. Most friendly team in WMCL.
Most friendly team. I don't remember, man, recently. Which team? I don't know. I would say, Giants.
Friendly team on.
Giants. Yeah.
Okay. Is Pranay arrogant?
No.
Pranay reserved?
Yes.
Pranay loses school on the field?
No. It never happened.
Pranay ever had a fight on the field?
No. I never had a fight, but I had an argument with Srinivas Malapuram, but it was a miscommunication. So he thought I said something, but I was talking to my bowler. And recently, then after the game, we sorted out. And yeah.
Pranay doesn't care about sportsmanship in crucial games.
No, I mean, I don't do that. I mean, I follow rules, no matter we're winning or losing.
Pranay ever did man kidding?
No, I didn't do. I won a couple of times, but I didn't do.
Pranay ever did sledging?
No.
Okay.
Pranay
ever went against the umpire's decision?
We had a couple of arguments. Yeah, but I never went against or argued too much. Yeah.
Okay. So now a couple of questions, right? So one is, when will Hawks ever come back as with their primary team? If they're going to come back as a primary team.
I don't know, man. We had bad times, good times, and worst times. But we came strong season after season. That's how I maintained the team for 10 years. But last year I was on and off, so and both teams were not doing well. So we thought of merging it and making it one strong team, and one with youngsters who are not getting chances, something like that. But yeah, intention to split was to make one team the best. We came to semi-finals and lost in semis. Most of the games without much resistance, we were able to win. But semi-finals, we did a couple of mistakes and we lost the game. So when would we come back as Hawks? I don't know. But if people lose interest and if we don't find enough players, probably we might merge as one team. And if we could get more people, probably we'll continue this way. We'll be shuffling players here and there.
So related question. Sure. So this came from one of the guys who plays regularly with us. It's a question from someone. It's more of a rumor or a kind of question from someone. In the recent past, Bindas and DCC have grown as, really powerful teams. They've been winning championships regularly and stuff. Hawks has not won a championship in the last one and a half year. So in order to combat those bigger teams, the teams which are growing, the younger ones, Hawks decided to merge with all as well. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. That's what I said, right? To make one strong team. That was one of the intentions we had. Okay. And yeah, pretty much. Okay. And we had too many leather ball players dependent and all that stuff. So we thought of one team without leather ball dependency. We want to make one team strong. So no matter what leather ball team players come or not, we should be able to go till final with that team. That's how the separation was done. But yeah,
okay,
we lost. But yeah, hopefully next season we'll come strong.
Yeah. I think that's all I had, Pranay. Those are all the questions. Some good stats we got to know from you. Some early information. Some people were not in WMCL, so information from early in 2000, and then some insights as to who you feel are the best batsmen and best bowlers in the league. Good talking to you.
Thank you.
Hope we catch up on the field soon. And then, cricket revives back. So we can go back to our favorite pastime, right?
Yeah.
Really, really bored of sitting at home.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Pranay. Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, bud.
Good night.
Bye-bye.